What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Suit Up. Well, he won. Uh, all I can say is this was prophesied about. It was predicted that Donald Trump would win this election. I'm not going to make this video that long today, but I just want to talk about a couple things. Um, Clement's prophecy that he made in 2007, I believe, he talked about or prophesied about this that he would have two terms. Not that they would be consecutive two terms, but they would be two terms that he would win the presidency. So I think it's really cool that he won. I know a lot of people are in disarray and in disbelief, and there's a lot of stuff going on. But I just want to talk briefly about a few things. There's a Bible verse. There's a couple I want to read a couple. In Romans 13:1 through 2, it says, "Let everyone be subjected to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except that which God has established. The authorities that exist have been established by God. So consequently, whoever rebels against the authority is rebelling against God and what God has instituted. And those who do so will bring on themselves, judgment on themselves." So the authority that we have in our country is very important. It's very important that we follow. So whether Harris would have won or Trump, it is important for us as Christians that we support them. It doesn't matter who it is. So I believe that this prophecy that was spoken by a lot of people, plus Kim Clement, it came to pass, but it had to happen the way it did because there had to be a humbling for Trump. I believe in those 4 years there had to be a humbling for him, and maybe there's some other things, but also through prayer. There is my wife. She went to Washington among thousands of other women that went to Washington to pray for our nation with the agenda that was going on. So there was a lot of people that went and they prayed. And I truly believe that through those prayers, that is what broke open the doors. We can talk about, we can talk about Trump getting shot. And that was like a sign. God protected him and kept him safe. Some people, no matter what, whether Trump or Harris would have won, they would have hated it. They would have been upset. It wouldn't have mattered. However, I want to encourage all those people who may be upset and just outraged with the outcome to consider this, that it doesn't matter who is in the White House as much as it matters who is on the throne in heaven. Christ is on the throne, and he will never be dethroned, and he will always be there. So he's always in control. So just remember that, for those who may feel upset, may feel distraught or bewildered, there's a lot of people that just feel like there's no hope. But there is hope, okay? There is hope. God has a plan. He has a purpose for all of this. A lot of people, like, for me, I honestly, when I went to bed last night, I didn't lose any sleep because I knew God had it under control. Not to say that I'm holier than thou or anything like that. I just know God had it under control. And that's what I felt. So when I woke up this morning and I saw the outcome, it was what I expected because I felt like I'm not a prophet or anything like that. There's a lot of people saying a lot of things, but I believe that. I believe the word that was given, that he was God's man for the job. That's what I believed. There's another Bible verse that I want to share with you, and I'll be out of here. 1 Peter 2:13-14, it says, "Submit yourselves for the Lord's sake to every human authority, whether to the emperor," and he's talking about the Rome, but we can apply that to the White House or our government, So as supreme authority, are to the governors who are sent by him to punish those who do wrong and to commend those who do right. So Peter was encouraging us, guys, all of us who are believers, to respect our supporting authorities, our leaders, for for the greater good and the maintaining of peace. So we are to pray for our government officials. It doesn't matter who they are. Uh, we the we know that when we do this, God is going to He is going to answer prayers, and He's going to work forward. He's going to work towards the greater good. Because remember what I read in Romans, how it says God has placed these authorities there for a reason. So God is the one ultimately who is pulling all the strings. So be encouraged. Don't lose heart. Don't lose hope. I know there's a lot of people that are gloating and saying, like, yeah, I knew it. I knew it. We should never be like that. We should never ascribe to being the type of people that whenever something good happens for us, we look at somebody else and we say, nah, 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 look at what happened now, so to speak, or look at how good it is for me and look how bad it is for you. No, we should never be like that. We should always be the people that are always humble, humble in defeat, and humble in victory. Amen. So if you've gotten value from this video, I pray that you like, subscribe, comment, support what I'm doing here, and Suit Up, trying to grow the channel. I really believe God is given a mandate for this platform, and I feel like that there's a blessing here. So I want to be a blessing to you any way that I possibly can. And remember, always remember, suit up.